Good evening, my great illustrious friends of the internet, and welcome to another episode of The Midnight Snack. On today's episode, we have a very supernatural treat for you guys. MountainDew. That's right. MountainDew Corporation has released a limited edition mystery flavor, and I know what you're thinking. Up until this point in the show, all we have done is spicy chip reviews. You probably thought that this was a spicy chip review channel, but it is not. The Midnight Snack is open and accepting of snacks of all types and all varieties. What you also might be thinking is Farns. This is a liquid. Snacks are chewable, physical entities. And to this, I say, what if you just had your tonsils removed and you could not swallow a lot of things but liquids? What if your teeth had to be surgically extracted due to virus? People all across the globe are subject to different circumstance, and that does not deny them the right that they should not be able to enjoy a midnight snack every once in a while. So today, on top of being our first non-spicy chip snack review, this will be also our first ever liquid-only midnight snack review. So very exciting times. I am super excited to try this product from the MountainDew Corporation. And as you guys know, during the fall season, actually any season change or approaching holiday, the local convenient and grocery stores turn into a minefield of promotional products. It can be a lot to take in because all of a sudden you're walking in and you're seeing pumpkin spice this, apple cider flavored that, squash flavored this, maybe ghost or bat flavored that, and it can be a lot to take in, but that is why I am here. And as we go through this fall and Halloween season, Thanksgiving, Christmas, what's the green one? St. Patrick's Day. As we go through these holidays, I will be with you guys every step of the way, tasting and helping you guys get an accurate assessment on these products. Now, I will preface by saying that I am typically not a soda or pop drinker. What you prefer to call this fizzy bubble drink, whether it's soda, whether it's pop, we're not going to get into that argument today, or on this channel, or in the comments right below there. We're not going to do it, because at the end of the day, this is the type of drink that this is probably something in 80 different languages. It doesn't matter. The packaging doesn't matter to us. All that matters is the liquid inside here and how it tastes as it passes over our tongue and down our throats. I will also mention that this is part of this promotion is a mystery flavor, which we're gonna have to guess. I have not watched any other promotional items regarding this product. I have not read any articles, so at first glance I would say, all orange and marketing aside, the orange right here definitely gives it hints that it could be a citrus or an orange type of flavored product. But looking at the actual coloring of the liquid itself, it almost makes me think of a Sprite or Sierra Mist, or potentially maybe a limon or lemonade flavor as well. But a lot of companies, especially when doing mystery flavors, they will jolt with the color a little bit or make it so it's kind of the opposite of what it actually is. In terms of taste, mystery flavors, it's a fun game to play with your taste buds, but looking back at all the mystery promotions from different drinks, different candies, you never hear anyone say when asked what their favorite flavor Skittle is, they're not like, well, you know, that mystery flavor from 2016, now that was a flavor. No, it's not. People don't do that. So I do feel that mystery flavors is more of a gimmick endeavor, and that sometimes the flavor, it's not as memorable as, you know, releasing a promotional product and being right up front about the flavor. But, you know, we can't judge a new product by its predecessors. So today, thank you again for joining me as we take the journey in discovering if this, or determining if this is going to be a Voodew or a VooDon't. So let's open this bad boy up. Oop, a little pop there. And we will be pouring it into our taste testing goblet. And again, today we are tipping our taste buds hats to the toothless by doing our first ever all liquid midnight snack review. And you might think that my goblet is a little bit too large, but the reason we want such a hefty glass is because we really want to give the liquid room to spread out, breathe, interact with the air in our environment. And as we see, you can see a lot of the fizzy bubbles have already started culminating on the side and going up towards the top. And as those noxious gases release, it really solidifies and culminates the flavor into what the drink really should be. How I came to find out about this product is I actually have some inside industry people that work at a factory, and one of my guys at the factory texted me at work today. He said, "Farns, I got a product here. You're gonna want to see this." So I told him, I said, fax over the product and I'll have a look-see. And within 10 minutes, he faxed it over. I saw it was this MountainDew 2019 promotional Voodew, and instantly I left work. I told no one that I was leaving, and I just got in my car and drove right over to pick it up, because as you guys know, with many of these promotional products, time is of the essence. As soon as rumors or initial promotional materials start leaking onto the internet, the clock is already against you as a food reviewer to obtain the product, shoot your review, and get it pushed to the YouTube, because the quicker you can do that, the faster it'll get all sucked up into the viral sphere and the algorithm. So then when other users are searching your product or the name of the product, it is your videos that are being pulled directly to the top. So we actually have a backlog of other promotional things that we need to cover, which I will get to this week. But seeing as the MountainDew Voodew seems to be at the top of the list here, or the newest of the promotional products, it easily got bump right up to the top of our list. So again, we have our MountainDew Voodew poured, and we're gonna take our initial whiffs here. And it's definitely fruitful. I wouldn't say it's lemon. I think it is some kind of citrus flavor, but that could be because, you know, the orange right here, I already had that preconceived notion that maybe that's what they were going to go with, was maybe an orange, a limon, lime kind of combination, tangerine perhaps. But honestly, it almost smells like like the inside of a bag of red Skittles. I know that sounds weird, I know that sounds strange, but if I could pinpoint the scent, I would definitely say the inside of a bag of red original Skittles. So enough with the whiffing, let's get to the tasting, shall we? Cheers. Let's do one more sip. Wow. One other thing I would like to preface, although I don't drink soda that often, it's not one of my go-to drinks. I mean, if you look at the stats here, there we go. 73 grams of sugar for this bottle. In my opinion, if you're gonna take on that much sugar, why not get it from a nice piece of cheesecake, you know, a nice homemade cookie. To me, when there's that much sugar in a beverage, you're really not going to be quenching any thirst. The amount of sugar always leaves me more thirsty. But I do drink soda on occasion. I will have a little tasty taste here and there. But I will say, out of all the methods to package and deliver soda, plastic bottle, I feel the flavor just really isn't preserved as nicely as some of the other forms. For me, the ranking is kind of fountain, if mixed correctly. Then you have can, and the reason I like can is because I do feel that aluminum casing gets the liquid a little bit colder than some of the other products. And then under can you have glass bottle, which again is pretty good. I would consider it almost on the same level as a can, but glass you just don't see that often these days. It's not an easy thing to do, because glass is probably one of the more expensive casings. And then right here at the bottom we have plastic. I feel it does dull the flavors a little bit. I don't know if that's just because of the plastic or because of maybe some of the chemicals they use to package it within the plastic. So, but regardless, I'm going off on a tangent. You guys want to know the taste. What is the mystery flavor? I've already had 2 sippies. We're going to go in for the third, and then I'll give you guys my full analysis. And yeah, I told you guys the scent. To me, it just screams Skittles. I don't know how many Skittles you guys have huffed in your day, but honestly, the comparison is uncannily similar, and the taste was not much different. As we've said in other reviews, taste is 60% scent, and so honestly, there was not a whole lot of difference. I took the first gulp, Skittles. I took the second gulp, Skittles. The third one, I was starting to finally hone in on one of the Skittles. Definitely the red or the orange, perhaps mixed together. And you could even argue maybe subtle hints of vanilla or cream, perhaps. But the overall flavor is subtle, and I do like that because I think, as you guys know by now, Mountain Dew Baja Blast is like the gold creme de la creme standard when it comes to Mountain Dews. Some of their other flavors I find way too overpowering, and this definitely includes Code Red. Everything that code red stands for and tastes literally disgusts me and makes me ashamed to be a human being that drinks Mountain Dew. I think it is the lowest form of sodas that have ever been created, and this, although not the fountain poured Baja Blast that our hearts truly love, it is, I would say, in the same arena as that flavor. Perhaps like an understudy flavor of sorts. I do enjoy the subtleness. I could definitely see this as a fun mixing drink, if you're old enough to indulge in such beverages. I could even see myself knocking back more than one can, perhaps, if it was a special occasion. So overall, I think we're going to rate, and again, I am not a huge soda drinker, so I am trying to provide an objective analysis of this, because I know everyone out there's palate is different, everyone's taste buds like different things, so I will give my opinion on these products, but I'm also trying to compare them to existing items so that you can make an accurate and informed decision on if this is something that you would enjoy. But for me personally, I am going to rate this a 6.8 out of 10. Overall, for me, I don't even like the regular Mountain Dew that much. I prefer this over regular Mountain Dew. There are a lot of Dew promotional items that I have not tasted. But currently, and as far as my Dew rankings go, I would definitely consider this a Voodew and not a VooDon't. The only other Dew being better than this, I would say, is Baja Blast. So that's that. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me on this culinary adventure as we explore different crevices and realms of promotional, prepackaged foods and beverages. And again, we will be doing this all season long as all these new promotional products come out. Again, I do have a huge backlog of different candies, chips, things of that nature. So hopefully in the next few weeks I'll get caught up on my backlog, and then we'll have more time to review the new products that are continually coming out. I mean, we are in a period of peak promotional processed foods. I was in the Oreo aisle today, and that is one product that I did get, or ended up getting for a later review, but I was in the Oreo aisle today, and at the grocery, that's right, Oreo has a dedicated aisle in grocery stores now, and there must have been easily, I would say, 15 flavors spread out between your double stuff, your traditional, and your thins. Within those three categories of Oreos, each of them had like 5 or 6 different flavors. It was blowing my mind. So, we're going to try to keep up, but it's no secret that it's going to be a brisk pace in terms of promotional items and to be on top of it, but there's never a challenge that we don't step up to. So thank you, 1,000 thank yous for joining me, and we'll see you guys on the next review.